Hello everybody, welcome to my vlog, day 10. And I just had to wait for a minute till I stopped coughing until I could talk to you all. I've continued making slow progress. It's good, you know, in terms of just being able to walk. If I get walking in a straight line and I'm slow and I'm steady, and just breathe a little bit more deeply, and it's absolutely fine. And I've been reading on websites and in terms of some of the COVID support groups, how people are dealing with this. My nephew, Sam, is a full-time professional rugby player, and he's only 19, fit as a flea, as you can imagine, a big, strong lad. But he tested positive whilst I was in the attic suffering, and he just had mild symptoms, cold-like symptoms and stuff, and then had gone back training. And I'd have to say all credit. I hate saying this because it's Wigan Rugby League Club and I'm a big St Helens supporter. So I hate saying, you know, all credit to Wigan. I think he's been handled fantastically. They've made sure they checked his heart out and everything else before they allowed him back to training. But even a big strong lad like that with slight symptoms, the first day back, they put him doing his workout was 20 minutes on an exercise bike. And you know, and so even young lads like that, you know, feel the fatigue of this thing, and they monitor him and don't let his pulse go above 140. So they've gradually increased his training each day, and even when it comes to then starting to move some weights and stuff, and when his pulse rate went up, they stopped him. And I've looked on some of the and looked at comments made by other longer term COVID sufferers, and they've had similar advice around pulse rates and making sure that because it's funny really, your pulse rate can be faster or slower depending what's going on in your day. It's not a good indication of whether you're training hard or you're not training hard. So if you train up to a pulse rate, if you're not so good one day, you won't do very much activity to hit that pulse rate. So with that in mind, I've just been upping my pulse by about 40 beats, which doesn't usually get me to warm up zone. But actually, whenever I've done something, I got a little bit out of breath, I've just checked my pulse and make sure I'm still in that bracket. And I think for me, that checks me back so that I'm comfortable with my pulse in a certain area. It's made me breathe deeper and a little bit more, and but I'm comfortable in it. So, and then I check me oxygen saturation, and that's okay. So I've got myself into a little comfortable pattern of thinking, I know where my body's up to at the moment if I just do this. And if I do anything that makes it go above that, I stop. So that's just me, you know. People who run marathons with me will tell you, you know, I'm an idiot because I've got a plan for every single solitary mile, you know, and I know where I'm up to with each. So I can be, you know, really technical, but it's helpful in this bracket because it means I'm not going to overtrain. I'm just going to keep it train. I'm not going to overwork myself. doing a 45 minute mile is hardly training, but actually it has helped me to sort of make sure that I'm doing things that are sensible and that actually are in a proper zone. You know, there's some sense and some science into helping people to work out what to do. And it also means that I won't do the same on days where I'm not feeling good. So I'm happy with that as a plan. Apart from that, you know, the only thing really to say is what a very, very sad day for the country to lose someone like Captain Sir Tom Moore. And you know, my commiseration and condolences go out to his family. But I'm sure that we'll hear a lot about that over the next 24 hours. But when you look back to the first lockdown and people wanting some good news and stuff, you know, he was an inspiration. So I finished today by just saying, you know, what a great man and what a tragic loss. And, you know, we all need to keep safe and we all need to follow the rules. So thanks for listening. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.